Hi everyone, welcome to this meditation and self-massage for grief. Today, all over the world, people are being asked to self-isolate in order to prevent the spread of COVID-19. This is difficult for everyone, but if you're grieving, I feel like it's especially difficult because you're not able to seek out the type of support that would help you get through your grief. So I'm working with Hospice Austin to provide some videos of things you can do at home to help soothe your grief during this difficult time. So let's start off by doing some self-massage for the heart. And to do this, we're going to go ahead and plant both feet firmly on the floor. And then you're going to inhale and lift your spine. And then exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears. See if you can put your chin a little bit back so that it's right over your spine. And then let's check in with our hearts. So to do this, we're gonna place both hands palm over the heart. So the heart is over here on the left, and you might feel beating or you might not, but just take the hands, place them over the heart, and then close your eyes, bow your head, and see how your heart is feeling. Many people during grief experience a lot of fullness in the chest, and it can be a very painful feeling that feels like you just can't release the grief out of your heart. So we're going to see if we can do that together today. So as you're checking in with your heart, see if you can put some words on the feelings that are happening in your heart and in the whole area of your chest. For many people, there might be pain there or intensity. Energy could feel like it moving too fast, or it might feel really just stuck and full. Just notice what words you might use to describe the feelings in your heart. And take a couple of long, deep breaths, just noticing those sensations and also noticing if it has changed at all since you first tuned in. Then let's open our eyes again and lift the head, and we're going to do a little bit of self-massage for the heart. So to do this, you're just going to once again have your hands palm over palm, and we're going to be doing some circular motions over the heart. So you're going to, let's start off by going up, right, across, and down, left. So making a circle in a counterclockwise motion. Just massaging the heart. And if you'd like to, you can also say some soothing words to yourself. Like, I'm so sorry that you're hurting. Thank you for all of the work you're doing. Thank you for being able to love. Whatever words might feel good to you. Just continuing this circular motion over the heart. While you breathe long and deep through the nose and keep your spine lifted. And then let's go ahead and see if we can clear some of the full feelings or any sort of difficult feelings that might be in the heart. And to do that, we're going to do, once again, this circular motion. And then as we go down the left side here, we're going to just push off. So imagine that you're just taking the difficult feelings or that feeling of fullness and pushing it down and out of the heart. And you can do like 3 circles and then push down. And push down. And then let's go the opposite direction. So we were going up, right, and down, left. Let's go ahead and go up the left side and down the right side. And just notice how this feels. And if it felt better doing it the other way, you're welcome to switch back. Otherwise, just notice how this feels. And you can also change the speed of your circles so that it feels really good to you. For example, if you've been feeling really depressed and kind of like things feel slow and stagnant, you might want to make the circles fast. But if you feel like there's been a lot of energy stuck in your heart and you've been feeling anxious, you might want to make the circles really slow and soothing, or you could be somewhere in the middle. So we're just massaging the heart, and then we can start doing that release, brushing off the heart. And let's do 3 more of those, doing about 3 circles at whatever pace feels good to you. And then brushing off. And again. And brushing off. And last time. And brushing off. And then go ahead, lift the spine again, just to make sure you didn't lose your posture, shoulders away from the ears. And you're going to, once again, hand over hand and palm over the heart, bow the head. Breathe long and deep. And just notice how your heart is feeling. See if there's been any change, if the words that you are using to describe your heart might have changed, if there could be an increased feeling of pressure in there. Hopefully there might be also a little feeling of lightness. Just see how your heart is feeling. And then take the hands, we're going to shake them out a little bit. And then you're going to take your hands and stretch them out. I know you can't see the whole length of my arms, but you get the general idea. We're going to just take the hands, stretch the arms, open them wide, and then see if you can just move them back a little bit. And notice how that feels. This is actually stretching out the chest a little bit. And if your grief has had you in a place where you're feel very compressed and like this might feel difficult. It might also feel really good just to stretch it. If it feels hard, you can go back to having the hands here. If it feels good, you can actually open the chest a little bit and even tilt the head back. Breathe long and deep here. And then release and bring the hands back to the heart. And then we're going to do a little guided meditation. So you can once again inhale, lift the spine, exhale, shoulders away from the ears, and then bow the head to the heart, just focusing on your heart. And then let's send our heart some gratitude for all of the hard work that it's been doing during our grieving process. Our hearts work hard for us every day, pumping our blood, never stopping. And they're also feeling all of these feelings during grief, bearing the burden for us. So just send it some thanks. You may even like to imagine that you have some light coming out of the center of your palms, and that light is going into your heart. And then continuing your long, deep breath, see if you can find a positive memory. Now during grief, this can be very difficult because a lot of times we start thinking about something positive and it might bring up more of our loss. So see if you can find something very simple, such as a positive experience with a pet, or sometimes I use beautiful experiences that I've had in nature, looking at a beautiful flower or seeing the sunrise or the sunrise or the sunset. Whatever is something that is simple and brings up a positive feeling for you. Once you have that memory, go ahead and once again bow the head to the heart and really focus on that memory. See if you can hold it in your heart and really, really feel the positive feelings of joy, gratitude, or just a feeling of contentment. This may feel hard if your heart is full of grief, but see if you can just find even one small memory and expand that feeling of contentment or gratitude. You may say some words expressing your gratitude or contentment as we're focusing on the heart. And then see if you can use that feeling of gratitude or contentment to send out gratitude to a person, a place, or any object that you're using to call up this positive experience. See if you can actually send gratitude out. Notice how your heart is feeling as you send this positive feeling of either gratitude or contentment out towards a particular person, place, or thing, or just out to the world in general. And then leaving the hands over the heart and continuing to breathe long and deep. Just check in once again with your heart. See how it's feeling. See if there's any different sensations in the heart as we've called up this positive feeling and sent gratitude both to ourselves and out into the world. And then imagine a pink light at your heart. You can use the color pink or red, or if another color has come into your consciousness while we're doing this, you can focus on that color as well. Imagine that that color is in the center of the chest and that it's radiating out to encompass your heart and all of the space around it, radiating out in both directions. Imagine this light transforming the difficult emotions of grief and giving you the positive abilities to feel love and joy. You can stay with this meditation for as long as you like, focusing on the color or on feelings of gratitude. If you need to move on to something else, go ahead, send your heart one last thank you for all of the work it's doing, and then take both hands and place them palm to palm. Bow your head and send thanks. Thank you so much for participating in this meditation today. And do check in on this on this YouTube channel, and also with Hospice Austin, as we will be sending out other things to support you in your grief during this difficult time. Thank you.